Well, welcome one and all to this week's version of the Tuesday check-in for May 9th. This is Pastor James coming to you from my Fortress of Solitude here on Old Norcross Road, and delighted to be back with you for this sixth week of Easter as we approach Ascension Day, which is coming up a week from this Thursday. And I'll have a bit more to say about that in next week's Tuesday check-in, but we're really rapidly coming to the close of the Easter season, which culminates in the celebration of Pentecost. This year is on May 28th, where we celebrate what is often referred to as the birthday of the church. But before that, there's a lot of stuff going on around here at the church, and so I wanted to make you aware of some things this morning. First thing, Juice Box Drive. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of you that have contributed, have bought juice boxes. There is still time. The deadline is Sunday, May 21, and as of this past Sunday, we have around 1,500 boxes on hand, 1,500. And Rose reports that she has about $300 left to spend, so that'll buy quite a few boxes. And our goal this year is 5,000 boxes. I know we're going to hit it. And of course, my Sunday school class is going to win, no matter how the ladies class tries to steal Rose from us to kind of improve their numbers, so to speak. Yeah. Um, I'm just kidding. I'm so glad for the ladies class gave money and Rose went out and bought for them, and of course they're counted were their numbers. And this is all in good fun. And it's just a good way to spur us on to, be there for these kids. I saw on yesterday's weekly email blast from the Lawrenceville Co-op the number of kids that will go without breakfast and lunch this summer when school is out. And it just really broke my heart to think about these kids and uh, the fact that those two meals that so many of them just because of parents working and then whatever else just it really just kind of made me realize and these are needed. Gosh, they're needed. And so thank you so much for everything that you've done thus far for the Village of Hope and everything that you'll do again. So we've got two more Sundays left, this Sunday and the 21st. Speaking of this Sunday, this coming Sunday is Mother's Day, where we will celebrate our moms and the significant women in our lives. And I do always like to throw this caveat out. And I know it's kind of like pouring water on the celebration, but I don't want to do that. Um, but we do also need to remember those for whom Mother's Day is a tender time, particularly those who have maybe lost their mothers since the last Mother's Day, or our moms who have lost their children recently. And also for some who the relationship that they had or didn't have with their mom makes it a very sticky day. And of course, we always think of those women among us who would love to be mothers, but who cannot. And so again, we celebrate, and we will celebrate. We will recognize some special ladies in our midst on Sunday, but always with a prayer and a heart for those for whom these days, Mother's Day, Father's Day, can be a bit difficult. But I hope you'll join us. I just want to say this, if you join us on Zoom and you're a mother, you are not eligible for the prizes that are given away. This is in person. So I want to go ahead and make that clear. But I hope you'll be here on Old Norcross to celebrate this very special day in the lives of so many. So that'll be coming up this Sunday. For the rest of this week, just by way of reminder, Wednesday night we will have our 5:30 brown bag dinner and fellowship time in the small fellowship hall, followed by our Bible study, where we've shifted gears a bit, talking about Christian doctrine. But for the next 3 Wednesdays, we're going to be continuing our study that we began last week. And I do want to throw a bouquet, if you will, out to my friend Dr. Leon Reese, who was an instructor at Point University, but is now teaching in the Henry County Public Schools. and he really was the mastermind behind putting this curriculum together that we're looking at here about vocation and calling and service to the King. And so I want to first of all, thank him for that. And then we're going to continue that over the course of the next 3 Wednesday nights. And then we'll be on our summer break for Wednesday night. And coming up soon on Tuesday check-ins, I'll have an announcement or two regarding what, if any, studies are going to be offered over the months of June and July, where we kind of take those 2 months, kind of breathe and catch our breath, and it won't be long before the first Wednesday in August, and we'll be back at it. But there may be an elective, a summer elective or two that may come your way. So just stay tuned for that. All right. Other announcements. We had a wonderful Sunday this past Sunday where we celebrated and honored our graduates. I want to thank Carol Hansen for all of her work in putting the reception together for the all those graduates, and I know that they were very, very excited about it. Okay, don't want to make this too long, but I do want to tell you ladies, especially about Saturday, March 20th. Excuse me, Saturday, May 20th, March. Well, goodness. Uh, the Georgia Disciples Women's Spring Conference is here at the church. There's still time to sign up for that. We have a good number of ladies that have already signed up. There's still time. If you'd like help in signing up for that, please see Sharon Klein. She serves on the regional disciples women's commission. She'll be able to help you with that. And on that day, another reminder to our guys, our breakfast that morning has switched locations and it's going to be a little bit earlier. It's going to be at 8:30 that morning, and it's going to be at the Pancake House on Pike Street in Lawrenceville. We've eaten there before. It's been a little while, but we're going to eat there at 8:30 to give me time to get back over to New Hope just to help out with anything that needs to be done that morning in preparation for the Disciples Women's Spring Conference. As of last count, they had 40 women signed up coming from all over the region. I'm sure there are probably a few more by now, but we want New Hope to shine that day, and we want to welcome our women to our church. So it's a big deal, big day, and I hope that you ladies will take advantage of that. And one other event, and you would have seen this in your bulletin this past week, not in the electronic version, I don't think, but in the one that we passed out here at the church, where we are all invited to take part in a graduation party honoring James the First, James Wallace, son of Susan Wallace, grandson of Linda Pate. And it's going to be on Sunday, May 28th. Pentecost Sunday, the Sunday before Memorial Day. It's going to be in the large fellowship hall from 3 to 5 o'clock. Now, the only notification you'll need is if you cannot make it, send only regrets to Susan Wallace. If you cannot make it, otherwise, we're all invited to come and take part in what should be a fun afternoon celebrating a really really special kid, and just so very proud of James and all of our graduates that this year, and wish them nothing but the very best. And as I said on Sunday, remind them that wherever they go, they're not alone. They will never be alone. And that is a glorious truth that Jesus shares with us from his holy word. So I think that's about it for today. If I forgot anything, I'm sure someone will let me know. Say a prayer for Linnell. Linnell Bailey goes today for an important procedure. Actually, she's got two procedures today at two different doctors, but there's one today that's, they're very hopeful that this procedure will bear some fruit for going forward for Linnell. Keep Linnell and Hinton in your prayers, and also Mark and Cheryl Frank. Cheryl is still in the hospital. Carol and I are going up to the hospital today, just in a few minutes, and are going to be sharing communion with Mark and Cheryl. So I think that's everything. I do hope to see you tomorrow night, whether in person or Zoom here on Old Norcross. It's a joy to serve you as your minister and pastor. I love you and pray for you each and every day. God bless you. It's going to be a beautiful day outside. Enjoy it. And I really, really do hope to see you very soon. Bye bye.